Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy Anime King, and today I'm gonna be giving you part 27 of What If Naruto Was Taken by the Raikage. Get this one to 100 likes and you'll be getting the next part as soon as possible. Comment down below and tell me what you think of this episode, and remember to share it to all of your friends on your social media platform. And yeah, if you're new, what are you waiting for? Just take 5 seconds out of your precious time and click that red subscribe button. And thank you for joining the Anime King family. So let's get straight into it. Start the intro. So, the last time we left off, Naruto returned back to his village. The first thing he got when he got there was a mission from the Raikage. He was supposed to bring Mr. Takamaru to Wave and back. Naruto has defeated Gato a long time ago, and there is rumors that Gato got a son, and Mr. Takamaru tried to get the son out of Wave, but now Gato's son has turned his focus on Mr. Takamaru, and Mr. Takamaru need help going into Wave for some business. So he went to the Raikage, who assigned this mission to Naruto. It is finally the day. Naruto and Mr. Takamaru are making their way to the gates of the village. They were greeted at the gate by Yujito and the rest of Naruto's team. "So, you guys came here to see me off," Naruto said. "Why else would we be standing here for, you dumbass?" Karu said, as she then got hit at the back of the head by the angry Yujito. "Do not start with the cussing. Yes, Naruto, we are here to see you off. The Raikage is pretty harsh for making you do this after getting back from the Chunin exams," Omoi said. "I don't mind, it's just another opportunity for me to show how awesome I am, Naruto," said Karu. "Yes, Karu? I just wanted to say that I am sorry." "Sorry for what?" "You know, a few days ago when I woke you up." "Oh, that. I accept your apology. You know, you should really be more considerate of people's privacy." Karui looked like she was about to smack Naruto for that comment, but Yujito placed a hand on her shoulder, calming her down. "You little perverted peeping Tom, you are the last person who to give me a lecture on respecting people's privacy," she said angrily. "Naruto, remember to be careful," said Yujito, as Naruto then looked at her and smiled and said, "Don't worry, I will." "You really should be getting going now. We're on a schedule," said Naruto. "But you're right, I'm gonna get going now. So, mister..." Naruto was cut off when Yujito grabbed him and gave him a very tightly hug. "Be safe," she said, as Naruto then broke free from the hug and said, "I will," as he then walked off with Mr. Takamaru, as Mr. Takamaru then said, "You have a nice team back there," as Naruto simply smiled as the both of them walked off as they began to vanish out of sight. Back with Naruto and Mr. Takamaru. "So, I wanted to ask you something," said Naruto. "Why did you put the hit out on the new Gato in the first place?" "I'd rather keep that to myself if you don't mind." "Okay, how about this then? Why did you only hire one bodyguard?" Naruto asked. "The price I put on the new Gato's head was sizable, and I don't have too much left in my pocket for a whole squad like yours. So I just hired the best one." As Naruto was still serious, focused on the mission. "So what is up with this meeting that we're heading for?" I am selling my company for a generous amount and retiring early. Once that is done, I am jumping off the grid and living the rest of my life comfortable, somewhere safe that I don't have to worry about this new gato finding me and breaking my neck. 4. Putting a hit out on him. One more question. What does your company do exactly? Naruto asks. How old are you, kid? Old enough to murder and steal, said Naruto. I suppose that was a silly question to ask to a ninja. Alright, my company is named Love Tap. Have you ever heard of us? Naruto looked at Mr. Takamaru in shock. Love Tap? You mean the Love Tap? As the guys who created the best and the greatest adult movie ever? So you're a fan? Dude, I freaking love your movies, said Naruto. It is always nice to meet a fan. Just curious, which of our girls is your favorite? Oh man, I have to say it's that one girl with the pale skin and the really big boobs. You know, the one with the green hair. She wears the white leather shirt and the green skirt sometimes. Oh, I know who you're talking about, kid. Her name is Morgan. Yeah, that's the one. I always wanted to meet her. Is she nice in person? Morgan is the nicest person in the world if you treat her with respect. But if you make her angry, she's gonna make you wish you were never born. My kind of woman, said Naruto. Two talked for a long while until they saw a towering mountain and a left path and a right path. So, which way do we go? Naruto asks. Both routes lead us around the mountain to where we wish to go, but the path on the right is longer. The path on the left is shorter. But there has been a string of bandits attacks on the left path for the past couple of weeks. I can handle some few idiot bandits, Naruto said very confidently. Are you sure about that, kid? I do not doubt your skills, but it might be easier if we just go the longer way. Well, it's your decision. I will go wherever you want to go, said Naruto. The man put his hands on his chin and started to weigh the pros and the cons. I guess it would be alright if we take the shorter path. We will get to Rico City a couple hours earlier there. The two made their way down the shorter path, being wary of their surroundings the entire time. Nothing happened. The place was calm until they almost reached the end of their trail. There are 3 bandits waiting in the trees. They don't seem very powerful. I can take them, said Naruto. On a count of 5, I am going to jump them before they can jump us. Naruto whispered to Mr. Takamaru. Mr. Takamaru nodded in understanding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Naruto silently counted off before jumping in the nearby trees. The sound of tussle and ruckus could be heard coming from the trees. After a few seconds, 3 teenagers flied out as they were all tied up together, as Naruto then jumped out of the trees, unscathed and unharmed. You 3 look kinda familiar. Have I kicked your asses before? Naruto said. You mean you seriously do not remember us? The spiky ear boy of the group asks. Nope, said Naruto. I have my entire face covered in bandages and you seriously cannot recognize someone unique like that, the leader of the group said. It's not that unique, said Naruto, as he scratched his head, cannot remember any of these guys. You've got to remember me, right? You couldn't forget someone as beautiful as me, the female of the group said. Nope, I can't remember you either. You 3 must have not been very popular, and you just slipped out of my memory, said Naruto. Oh come on, said the spiky-eared boy of the group. You saw us about 2 months ago. That wasn't even that long. 2 months ago? Wait, I was in the Chunin exam those times. Oh, yeah, said Naruto. I kicked your guys' asses in the Chunin exam, and I tied you up and left you, and I put the note there. Finally, he remembers us, the girl of the group said. What happened to you guys after that? Why are you robbing people like pathetic bandits out here? After we lost our fight to you, we couldn't go back to the Sound Village or risk Orochimaru killing us. We decided to run away and we've been stealing what we need to survive since then. But Orochimaru is dead, said Naruto. We know that now, but the Sound Village, we cannot go back there either. Whoever leader is now will just kill us if we decide to step foot back in there. So that is why we're out here stealing. But you could have gone straight and found some honest work than becoming petty bandits. Look at us. Do we look like the kind of people who could hold down normal jobs? If we can't be ninjas, then what other choices do we have? If I may make a suggestions, you three can become freelance ninja for hire. The trio popped up their head instantly and looked at Mr. Takamaru. What? They said as they were intrigued to hear what he's talking about. These three are too weak. They are not strong enough to do that though, said Naruto as he turned to Mr. Takamaru. I don't know about that, said Mr. Takamaru as he pointed at the rope as the trio managed to escape and were running off at top speed. Damn it, Naruto yelled as he was about to chase them, but Mr. Takamaru grabbed him on his shoulder. Forget about them, Naruto. Let's just head to Riko City. You're right, I cannot waste important mission time on those three. The two continued their journey and they reached Riko City in the night. It was a big place that is full of casino. The two decided to check in a hotel and stay for the night. So, what is the plan for tomorrow? Naruto asks as him and Mr. Takamaru are on their way to the room. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to finalize the sale of my company. As soon as that is over, we will head back to the Cloud Village and then I will disappear to live my peaceful and normal life out of the way of the new Gato. Do you want me to be in the room with you while you have your meeting? No, just wait outside. I do not want to send the wrong impression by bringing in a ninja in the meeting room. Naruto simply nodded as he agreed to wait outside. The two then made their way into the room. As they walked in through the door, whoa, Naruto was in awe of the beautiful room they just entered. The place was beautiful. The wall was painted in a golden color, giving it the aroma of a king-size palace, and this is just a room in a hotel. I can see the big difference between here and every other village, said Naruto, as this place was flush with cash. And this is one of the cheap hotels in the city, said Mr. Takamaru, as Naruto grabbed his own hanging jaw and locked it, as he couldn't believe that this was one of the cheap hotels. Whoa! I can't imagine what the expensive ones look like. They are the best. I can't even describe it. I spent my wedding nights in one of them. You're married? Was married. Oh, I'm sorry about that, said Naruto. It's alright. It was a happy marriage while it lasted, said Mr. Takamaru as he walked over to one of the beds. As he placed his suitcase down in front of it, he laid himself on the bed as he yawned, was exhausted from his journey of walking so long. As Naruto went over to the next bed as he sat down. After a few minutes, Mr. Takamaru stood up. I am going to take a shower, he said, as he then went into the bathroom. I will be out here, said Naruto, getting some fresh air as he went on the balcony and looked over as he can see almost everything in this place. Outside was beautiful. The lights were just illuminating the place. I know you're there, said Naruto as he sat at the table that was outside on the balcony. I could never sneak up on you, even when you were a snot-nosed 5-year-old, said a voice from above. Shut the hell up, said Naruto, and tell me what you're doing here. Tadakatsu. Tadakatsu dropped from the balcony above and sat across a chair from Naruto. Is that any way to treat family? You aren't my family. I don't care if we're both Uzumaki. I will never consider you as my family. Still easily pissed off, I see. You haven't changed a bit, Naruto. I am on a mission. Tell me what the hell you want. I just wanted to come and see you. We Uzumaki really need to stick together. Quick line. Tell me what you want before I kick your ass. Fine then. Now that Orochimaru is dead, I decided to rebuild the Uzumaki clan. And I want your help. I couldn't care less about you needing my help. Karin was the one who asked me to find you and convince you to join us. Karin, said Naruto. Yeah, you remember her, right? She was the one who could heal people by letting them bite her. Of course I remember her. She was the only other decent human being in that entire place. She actually took care of me, unlike you and that psychopathic witch, Teiwaya. Yeah, there was a reason she took care of you so much, said Tadakatsu, as he took out a scroll and unraveled it on the table in front of Naruto. This is a family tree of the Uzumaki clan that Orochimaru pieced together. There are some holes in it, but there is one branch that you will be interested in. He pointed out one of the branches and Naruto looked over it. The shock on his face was evident. This cannot be true. Oh yes, it is true. Orochimaru did a long research about it. The branch that Naruto was looking at was his own. It had a picture with his mother and a line connecting him to her. The part that had him so shocked was next to the picture of his mother was another woman. This woman looked just like his mother but a bit older. And the woman was connected to Karin. Karin is my cousin? Naruto said as he picked up the scroll and looked at it. This cannot be real, said Naruto. Oh, trust me, it's quite real, said Tadakatsu. Does Karin know about this? He asked. Yes, she made me promise to bring you back, Tadakatsu said as he stood up. I will give you some time to think about it. You should know your client was right to hire you. Gato's son is real and he wants your client dead. Naruto looked at Tadakatsu. How exactly do you know that? I did a little bit of recon in this hotel before you got here. There is a group planning to interrupt the meeting tomorrow. They mentioned Gato Jr. when I was eavesdropping on them. Here, said Tadakatsu as he tossed a key to Naruto. I swiped that key from room service. You can go in there and take care of them if you want. They aren't much of a threat, Tadakatsu said as he walked over to the railing of the balcony. I will give you until tomorrow to think about my offer. Think hard about it. Karin is your last living relative. That you got, said Tadakatsu as he jumped off the balcony, leaving Naruto alone. Naruto, said Kurama. Leave me alone for a while, Kurama, said Naruto. You cannot really consider its offer. I am not, but at the same time, I can't just leave my cousin with that guy. She's likely to get killed hanging around with him. Just let me think of something. Naruto decided to take a closer look at the scroll that Tadakatsu has left behind. Orochimaru's research was thorough. It was huge, detailing about 100 branches of the Uzumaki clan. He was skimming through the scroll when he came through Tadakatsu's branch. Naruto noticed there were no pictures where Tadakatsu's parents should have been, but it had writing. Name: Hitomi Uzumaki. Status: deceased. There is no father on this, said Naruto, but she is Tadakatsu's mother. Where Tadakatsu was a small seal as Naruto pushed some chakra into it to reveal a picture of Tadakatsu, named Tadakatsu Uzumaki, status alive. Tadakatsu Uzumaki shows signs of demented mental state and sexual deviancy. Determining the father is difficult due to his mother's time of being a prostitute. Naruto then went over to his own mother as he pushed some chakra into it as picture came up. Kushina Uzumaki, status deceased. The second host of the Nine Tails, the wife of the fourth Hokage, the mother of Naruto Uzumaki, main ability include chakra chains. Naruto then looked at himself. Naruto Uzumaki, status alive. Naruto Uzumaki is subject of most interesting. Need to be found quickly. What? I need to be found quickly? His birth was unique. He was the first child to be ever born from a female Jinchuriki while hosting the demon. Is that true, Kurama? Naruto asks. I wouldn't know about the others, but I do know that Mito had her children before she hosted me. So it might be a possibility. My last living relative, Karin, said Naruto as he said, I have to get her away from Tadakatsu. So, are you going to leave the Cloud Village? No, I'm going to try and convince them if she can stay there, said Naruto. I do not know if it will work out, but I have to get her away now. But guys, I'm going to end this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. But more for now, guys. See ya. Peace.